everybody, this is Mr. Hoff at Classroom Composers, and in today's video lesson we're going to be learning how to play our first note on the baritone, and then we're going to learn how to do some first note exercises. This is going to correspond with lesson number 12 and 13 in the pre-method book. Okay, so the first note that we're going to learn how to play is called B flat. And music notes are named after notes in the alphabet, and it's important that we refer to this one as B flat because as you're going to learn later in your music career that there's another note called B, which is different than B flat. There's even a note called B sharp, which is even more different than your B flat. So we want to just make sure we're getting into the habit of calling it B flat. Now, to play B flat, you're going to be using no fingers. So you're just going to have your fingers just touching the valve. You don't need to press anything down. And what you're going to want is you're going to want loose lips. Now, that can be kind of the tricky part because on baritone or euphonium, or any brass instrument for that matter, where your lips are set is going to greatly affect the note. In fact, you can play all sorts of notes with no fingers, so the tricky thing is just making sure that we have our lips set for the correct B flat that we're looking for. So, we're going to have no fingers down, you're going to have your lips loose, you're going to bring your baritone to your face, and then you're going to take a deep breath, and your B flat is going to sound like this. So as you're practicing, make sure that it sounds exactly like that, or double check with your teacher to make sure that your lips are set. Common problems is that your lips might be a little bit too tight, and you might get a sound that sounds like this. Or maybe. So if it's up there, you're going to want to get those lips looser so that you get this sound. And once you finally get down to that pitch, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to memorize what it feels like on your face. And then once you've got that memorized, you're going to want to make sure that you reproduce that every single time so that that's a sound that you get. So once you've mastered your B flat and you're feeling good with that, let's go ahead and get into some first note exercises. And these are all going to use B flat. So what the first one is going to be is we're going to play and sustain a B flat for as long as possible, and we're going to try and keep our sound as steady as we possibly can. So your lips are going to stay set, your body's going to stay set, and we're going to have no fluctuation in sound. Once you're out of air, you're going to stop, you're going to take a breath, and you're going to restart. So here we go. We're going 4 times of each of these. I'm out of air. Second time. Out of air. Third time. And last time. Our second round of exercises is we're going to sustain that B flat for 4 total counts, and we're going to do it 4 times. So we're going to get our metronome set here to help us with our counting, and it's important that you keep your sound as steady as possible. So here we go. Okay, breathe. Second time, breathe. Third time, breathe. Fourth time, breathe. And off right there. And then our final set of B flat exercises is we're going to play B 4 times in a row for 1 count each. When you're doing this, make sure that you're articulating with the word ta and you're using your tongue to start each note. All right, breathe. Second time, breathe. Third time, breathe. Fourth time, breathe. And end right there. Make sure that you're doing your best job every single day to keep your sound as steady as possible and to make sure that you're articulating each note correctly. And the more and more you do this, the more and more developed and better your sound is going to be.